So I don't know if you guys watched LegoCon 2021, but if you didn't, that's probably good. They were supposed to announce new LEGO Star Wars set, ones that we had never seen before, but instead they released Moff Gideon's light cruiser, the Stormtrooper transport, and Boba Fett Starship. Yeah, you heard me right. Not the Slave One. No. That's gone. No more Slave One. Boba Fett Starship.
And this is Boba Fett's Starship.
Right.
You may recognize that.
And that's what I want to talk about today. I'm not going to be talking about why the name has changed. M&R Productions made a nice video about that. I'll link it in the description. Basically, cancel culture. I mean, that's one way I can sum it up. They don't want to, like, put out the name Slave. I don't know. Personally, I think it's dumb, but that's besides the point. This video, I want to talk about just all the Slave One sets that have come out before the new one, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, well, are all the other ones going to go up in value? Are they going to be hard to get? Should I get one just to say I have a Slave One set? And this is interesting because the last Slave One we got was in 2019, and that was the 20th anniversary LEGO Star Wars Slave One. Now that set's retired, which means there are actually no Slave One sets like available now from LEGO.com. And honestly, that's a good thing, because I think if there were Slave Ones still available that people could buy just straight from LEGO, they would retire very quickly. Very quickly. Because LEGO seems to want to have nothing to do with the word slave in their product, like Slave One. That's why they renamed it. So I think if there was something that was still on their website, it would retire very quickly. And I don't know how long they've been planning this change, because I feel like the 20th anniversary Slave One retired really early. All of those sets retired really early. And I don't know if it's because they were specialty sets or if they were preparing for taking away the Slave One name. I don't know. Now, if you guys are wondering if the value is going to go up, I really don't know. It's going to depend on the consumers. Now, this is the Slave One I have, and it is a beautiful I didn't bring this out just to flex. Basically, if you want to get something like this or some other Slave One, you can get it on eBay, Bricklink. There's a lot of places. Now, LEGO does own Bricklink, but they can't, like, force stuff off of it, so they're not going to just take down all the Slave One sets. If the sets are going to go up in value and become harder to find, that's going to be because people are going to panic and just buy them all. They're going to do the same thing they did with the Grand Moff Tarkin minifig with the Shock Troopers. They're going to buy them all up, and then they're going to become really expensive and really hard to get. So, the only way we can keep from that happening is to just not go and buy every single Slave One. Now, obviously, I can't speak for everyone in the community when I say I'm not going to go out and buy a bunch of Slave Ones just because the name's retiring. So really what I'm getting at here is I really don't know if they're going to go up in value because it depends on the people. If the people go out and buy a bunch of Slave Ones, then yes, they're going to become harder to find, more rare, more expensive. But it depends on what we as a community do. So I urge you, it's fine to go buy one Slave One. Like, that's not going to change the whole market. Don't go and buy like 50 of them just to keep other people from getting it so you can make a profit. Now, I know that's a thing people do, and so I'm not against that. But as a community, I think we should be working together. And I know making a profit is also important. But honestly, the best thing we can do here is to not go crazy and buy all the Slave Ones. Now, do what you will. It's fine. But that's just my little bit. I think it won't go up in value unless a bunch of people buy it to make it go up in value, if that makes any sense. So LEGO isn't going to cancel all of them because they're no longer available anyway. They're already retired. It's a weird deal. It's just too bad that they changed the name. But as far as old Slave One sets, LEGO can't really do anything about it. It's us as a community that's going to do something about it. So hopefully I convinced you. Maybe you don't need to go out and panic and buy a Slave One. You have time, hopefully. Again, I don't know for sure, but if it's going to happen, it's not going to be because of LEGO. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.